Bisyara Yesu, Markus, fasalishida. Yesu yatashi dagachan yatafigarinsa, tareda almajiransa. And he went out from thence, and came into his own country, and his disciples followed him. Da asabachi yakewayo, se yafara koyarwa achikin mazamia, Mutane da yawa da suka saurare shi suka yi mamaki. Suna tambaya, ina mutumin nan ya sami waɗannan abubuwa, wace hikima ce wannan da aka ba shi har da yanayin ayyukan ban mamaki haka. And when the Sabbath day was come, he began to teach in the synagogue, and many hearing him, were astonished, saying, From whence has this man these things? And what wisdom is this, which is given unto him, that even such mighty works are wrought by his hands? Ashe wanan bashine kafintanaba, shin bashine dang Mariamu ba shine dan Kwan su Yakob Yusuf Yahuda da kuma Shiman ba ashe yan uwansa mata kuma ba suna nan tare da mu ba sai suka ji haushinsa. Is not this the carpenter, the son of Mary, the brother of James, the Joseph, and of Judah and Simon? And are not his sisters here with us? And they were offended at him. 예수야 제무스 사야 가린사 카데 다 쿠마 치킨 양완사 다 치킨 기단사니 아나비 바시다 다라자. But Jesus said unto them, A prophet is not without honor, but in his own country, and among his own kin, and in his own house. Pai iain ayukan pan mamaki aurin ba, sidi tibia hanuansa dayai akan mutane kima dasuke da jututuka ya kuma warkartasu. And he could there do no mighty work, save that he laid his hands upon a few sick folk, and healed them. Ya kwai mamaki, kware don rashin bangaskiarso. And he marveled because of their unbelief. Seya Yesu zazaga kauyuka yana kuyarwa. And he went round about the villages, teaching. Ya kira shabiun nang urinsa, ya aikesu piu ya kuma basu iko, bisa mugayen ruhohi. And he called unto him the 12, and began to send them forth by 2 and 2, and gave them power over unclean spirits. Kadei umaransa kada ku dauki komedon tafiar sede santa ba burodi ba jaka ba kudi damar rarku, and commanded them that they should take nothing for their journey, save a staff only, no scrip, no bread, no money in their purse. Kusa takalma amma banda riga fie da wadanda kukasa. But be shod with sandals, and not put on 2 coats. Tuksa da kuka shiga wanigida kuzauna nang sei kun bargarin. And he said unto them, In what place soever ye enter into an house, there abide, till ye depart from that place. In qua waniuri ba a caribe ku ba a qua saurare kuba se ku karkade kurar kafafun ku sada ku kafita masain sheda akansu. And whosoever shall not receive you, nor hear you, when you depart thence, shake off the dust under your feet for a testimony against them. Verily I say unto you, it shall be more tolerable for Sodom and Gomorrah in the day of judgment than for the city. Sukafita, sunai wazi, suna chewa mutanesu tuba. And they went out and preached that men should repent. Suka fitarda arjanu tayawa, suka shafa wa marasa lafia tayawa me, suka kwa warakaritasu. And they cast out many devils, and anointed with oil many that were sick, and healed them. Sarki hiridus, yaji wannan labari, kama suna Yesu ya basu a ko'ina, waɗansu suna cewa, an tashe Yohanna mai baftisma daga matattu ne, shi yasa yana da ikon yin ayyukan ban mamakin nan. And King Herod heard of him, for his name was spread abroad, and he said that John the Baptist was risen from the dead, and therefore mighty works to shew forth themselves in him. waɗansu suka ce, ai, Iliya ne. Har waya waɗansu suka ce, ai, annabi ne, kamar da ya daga cikin annabawan. Others said that it is Elias, and others said that it is a prophet, or as one of the prophets. Amma da Hiridus yaji haka sai ya ce, ai, Yohanna ne, mutumin da na yanke masa kai, shi ne tashi daga matattu. But when Herod heard thereof, he said, it is John, whom I beheaded. He is risen from the dead. Gama Hiridus da kansa yaba umarni akama Yohanna, ya kuma sa aka daure shi, aka sa shi a kurkuku. Ya yi haka saboda Hiridus, matar dan uwansa Philibus, wada ya aura. For Herod himself had sent forth and laid hold upon John, and bound him in prison for Herodias' sake, his brother Philip's wife, for he had married her. Kama Yohanna yayi tachiwa Hiridus, ba daidai ba ne bisa ga doka ka dauki matar ɗan'uwanka. For John had said unto Herod, it is not lawful for thee to have thy brother's wife. Saboda haka, Hiridus ta 콜라, 무나푼치, 까메다 요한나, 다쿠마 소타 카셰시, 아마 바타 이아바. Therefore, Herodias had a quarrel against him, and would have killed him, but she could not. 또민 히리도스 야나진 소론 요한나, 야쿠마 카레시 소세, 다사니 체와 시무툼네 메이 아달치, 다쿠마 메이 sarki. 뚝사다 히리도스, 야사우라리 요한나, 야칸다모 과레이, 뚝다가 야칸소야지시. For Herod feared John, knowing that he was just a man and unholy, and observed him. When he heard him, he did many things, and heard him gladly. akarşe ta sami zarafi, araner murunar hayhuar hiridus, yawi biki domin hakimansa, ta shugabanin sozojinsa, ta kuma manyan mutanen Galilee. And when a convenient day was come, the herald on his birthday made a supper to his lords, high captains, and chief estates of Galilee. Sata diar Hiridias tashigo takumairawa se takamshi Hiridus tareda bakinsa. Se sarkin yachewa yarin yar ki tambaeni come daki keso nikwa zambaki. And when the daughter of the said Herodias came in and danced and pleased the herald and them that sat with him, the king said unto the damsel, Ask of me whatsoever thou wilt, and I will give it thee. Yaimata al kawari da ratsua chewa, tuk abin da kika roka, zanbaki, kodarabin, mulkinane. And he sware unto her, Whatsoever thou shalt ask of me, I will give it thee unto the half of my kingdom. Say tafita, tache, wa mahai fiarta. Mezan roka, tache, kan Johanna me baptisma. And she went forth and said unto her mother, What shall I ask? And she said, The head of John the Baptist. Nandana, se yarinyar, tawi hanzari, zuawajin sarki darokon. Hinasoka bani kan Johanna may baptisma, atikin tassa, yansu nang. And she came straightway with haste unto the king and asked, say, I will that thou give me by and by in a charger the head of John the Baptist. Say sarki awi bakinchiki kware, ama sabda ratsuar da kuma bakinsa, by so yahana taba. And the king was exceeding sorry, yet for his oath's sake, and for their sakes which sat with him, he would not reject her. Nang take, siya ay kime, ay watar, da kissa, da umarini, ya kao kan Johanna. Mutumin yaje ya yanke kan Johanna a kurkuku. And immediately the king sent an executioner and commanded his head to be brought. And he went and beheaded him in the prison. Yakuma kao kan atasa yaba yarinya itakuma tabawa maifiarta, and brought his head in charger and gave it to the damsel, and the damsel gave it to her mother. Da almajiran Yohana suka sami labari, sai suka zo suka dauki jikinsa suka binne a kabari. And when his disciples heard of it, they came and took up his corpse and laid it in a tomb. Manzani suka taru kewaeda Yesu suka bashi rahoton tuk abinda sukai dakuma suka koyar. And the apostles gathered themselves together unto Jesus and told him all things, both what they had done and what they had taught. To sabada mutanen dayawa suna kaida kaua harema basu sami damarichin abinchiba seyache musu kuzo mukadaita inda bakoa don kuta. And he said unto them, Come ye yourselves apart into the desert place, rest awhile. For there were many coming and going, and they had no leisure so much as to eat. Se suka tafia jirgin ruwa suka dai, inda ba kowa. And they departed into a desert place by ship privately. Amma mutane da yawa waɗanda suka ga tashinsu sun gane su, sai suka ruga da gudu a kafa daga dukkan birane, suka riga su kwaiwa can. And the people saw them departing, and many knew him, and ran afoot thither out of all cities, and outwent them, and came together unto him. Da Yesu ya sauka, ya ga taro mai yawa, sai ya ji tausayinsu, gama kamar tumaki suke waɗanda ba su da makiyayi, sai ya fara koya musu abubuwa da yawa. And Jesus, when he came out, saw much people, and was moved with the compassion toward them, because they were as sheep, not having a shepherd. And he began to teach them many things. Aloka cinanyama tai, se almajiransa suka zo urinsa suka ce masa, Urin nan kauye ne, gashi kuma lokaci ya kure. And when the day was now far spent, his disciples came unto him and said, This is a desert place, and now the time is far past. 갓사람이 못하는 수, 쉬가 가우육한 다수게 굴쿠사, 수사이와 간수, 와니 아부 수치. Send them away, that they may go into the country round about, and into the villages, and buy themselves bread, for they have nothing to eat. Sea amsa yace, kubasu wani abu suchi. Suka ce masa, Ai, wannan zai dauki albashin wata takwas da mutu. Mu je mu kashe yawon kudin nana burodi, mu ba su ci? He answered and said unto them, Give ye them to eat. And they say unto him, Shall they go and buy 200 pennyworths of bread, and give them to eat? Siyai tambaye yace, Brody nawa kuke dasu, se kuduba. And he said unto them, How many loaves have ye? Go and see. Dasuka buda, se sukache, biar da kifi biu. And when they knew, they say, 5 and 2 fishes. Son, Yesuya umarche su, saduka mutanen su, zazauna, kungia, akan danyar chiawa. And he commanded them to make all sit down by companies upon the green grass. Hakasuka zazauna, akungiar, dari, Dakuma hamshin, and they sat down in ranks by hundreds and by 50s. Yadaki brodi guda biarda kifin nang biu, yadaga kai sama, ya igodia, ya kakaria brodin. Seya ba wa almajiransa suraraba wa mutane, ya kuma raraba kifi biun, Azakaninsu duka. And when he had taken the 5 loaves, and the 2 fishes, he looked up to heaven, and blessed, and broke the loaves, and gave them to his disciples to set before them. And the 2 fishes divided he among them all. Koayachi yakoshi. And they did all eat, and were filled. 알맞이란 수가 과시에 구사살인 브로딘 다나 케핀 치케 다 관두나 고마 샤비오. And they took up 12 baskets full of the fragments and of the fishes. 야완 못하네 다 수가 치쿠아 마자 두부 비아르네. And they that did eat of the loaves were about 5,000 men. 난다나 예수야사 알마지란사 수시가 질긴 루아 수샤가 방사 주아 베사이다 시쿠마야사 라미타론. And straightway he constrained his disciples to get into the ship and to go to the other side before unto Bethsaida, while he sent away the people. Banya barsu siya hao kon tutse tunyai atua. And when he had sent them away, he departed into the mountain to pray. Da yammatai jirgin ruan yana sakiar tafkin Yesu kuma yana chan akasa shikadei. And when even was come, the ship was in the midst of the sea, and he alone on the land. 야가 알마지란 수나 파마 다 투키 사보다 이스카 타나 가바다 수 와젠 사라 다 후두 다 나레 와젠 사라 다 후두 나다레 세야 타 피우린 수 야나 타카와 아칸 타프킨 야이 카마르제 우체 수. And he saw them toiling and rowing, for the wind was contrary unto them. And about the fourth watch of the night he comes unto them, walking upon the sea, and would have passed by them. Ama ta sukagang shi yana takwawa akan tafkin se sukai sammani fatalwache se sukai ihu. But when they saw him walking upon the sea, they supposed it had been a spirit, and cried out, Domin dukansu sun ganshi, sukakuma sorata. Nandana yaimagana da su yache, kui karfin hali, nine, kuda kuji soro, kada kuji soro. Seya shiga jirgin ruan taredasu, iskar, kuma ta kwanta dukansu sukai mamaki. For they all saw him and were troubled, and immediately he talked with them and said unto them, Be of good cheer, it is I, be not afraid. Seya shiga jirgin ruan taredasu, iskar kuma ta kwanta dukansu sukai mamaki. And he went up unto them into the ship, and the wind ceased, and they were sore amazed in themselves beyond measure, and wondered. Gama basu fahimchi, alla marin brodin nangba, donzu chiarsu ta taurare. For they considered not the miracle of the loaves, for their heart was hardened. Tasuka haye, se suka sauka, a Gennesaret, suka daure jirgin, a kugia. And when they had passed over, they came into the land of Gennesaret, and drew to the shore. Tafitoarsu daga jirgin, se mutane suka gane Yesu. And when they were come out of the ship, straightway they knew him. Sukagama yankin da gudu, sunadakan marasa lafia, akan tabarme, zuaduk inda sukajiake. And ran through that whole region round about, and began to carry about in beds those that were sick, where they heard he was. Tuk indaya shiga chikin kauyuka, biraneko karkara, Se su quantarta marasa lafia abakin kasua. Suka roke shi yabari su taba gefen rigarsa kawe. Kuma tuk wadanda suka taba shi kua. Suka warke. And whithersoever he entered, into villages or cities or country, they laid the sick in the streets and besought him that they might touch, if he were but the border of his garment. And as many as touched him were made whole.